Hey everyone, it's Ivan, KidBadger.com, out here today to bring you a first look at some pretty cool crime guns. A little bit of backstory. A while back, I ended up going to a gun auction where the Spokane Sheriff's Department, as well as the police department, had a bunch of guns that they had confiscated from criminals in crimes. So that's what these are. This one right here, I think it's the AB-10 by Intratech. Basically, it's a Tech 9 that they ended up renaming. And then this guy right here, which, what is this? Oh yeah, RG-14, 22 caliber. But unfortunately, while I did get these probably at a pretty good deal, I want to say I paid around maybe 350 bucks for this. Some guy kept bidding on it. I was like, stop bidding, I want that thing. But did that, and then this, $10. But here's the thing. Neither of these, when I bought them, were operational. So this one was, one, it didn't have a magazine, and it also didn't have this magazine catch, which I actually just installed this morning after having ordered it. It didn't have any magazines either. So I ended up ordering these guys up. I think, pretty sure they are 32 round magazines. Dang, all in grease and everything. So I have 2 of these magazines, so I'll be able to get this guy going. And we'll see. And then also with this pistol, my sweet $10 pistol, which obviously I've not fired yet, it did not have the cylinder pin. All right, we're out. So it didn't have the cylinder pin to basically hold this guy in, which is a problem if you want to shoot it. So I ended up having to order one, and I'll be honest, a little bit frustrating because beautiful rifling in this still. A little frustrating, a little surface rust, she'll buff out. Anyway, I ended up ordering this cylinder pin, new reproduction, $23.75 for my $10 pistol. But I got it, so here's where we're at. I believe this thing just threads in. This thing's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. So behind me, I have a Runenation Cold Start target. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and, if you're unfamiliar with the Cold Start, it's 2 magazines at 8 and then another magazine of whatever. But I have 2 guns, this one being a little 6-shooter, the other one being a 32 shooter. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this, burn through those 6 rounds, transition, and we'll go from there. Right now I'm gonna get this stuff loaded up. All right, let's do this thing. Okay, it's time for a cold start. Got my RG-14 loaded up. Do they make holsters for these? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure usually you just pocket carry these things. So start with that in the pocket. This guy, go ahead. Mag catch works, that's good. Man, it's like 20 something degrees out. My hands are already cold, but That RG-14 does not have a very generous trigger guard. Not sure if I'd be able to get my fingers in there. So behind me is a cold start, 1 round into a low probability target, one of the shapes, and then 3 rounds into the circle, and then transition to another low probability, same, all 4, magazine 8 rounds, except I only have 6 in that. So I loaded this one to 10. So I will transition basically, which would be a mag change, and if I shoot it clean, I won't have to reload to make up shots. Otherwise, I got another mag in my pocket. So let's do this thing for reals. Ooh, not that for reals. Let's put a delay on there. Fingers are not working. All right. Whew, here we go. Oh man, all right, transition. Oh. Double feed. Might not have enough ammo. Don't worry, timer's still going. Oh man. That didn't go exactly how I was expected. 109.68. I don't think I made par. I'll be honest, I don't think either one of these is going to be my EDC anytime soon. Still have some stuff to work out. What's weird though, I will say, is after I dropped this on the ground to transition, after it was all said and done, I picked it up and fired the next 4 rounds. And they all went like right in there, aiming for right here at like 3 yards, which I guess if you press this into someone and discharge it, that little offset probably doesn't matter. As far as this thing, again, first time I shot either of these. Man, I don't know. Not sure if it's a magazine issue or it's just a Intratech Tech 9 issue, which might be why like Intratech as a company, I don't think is around anymore. I know on one of the magazines, the feed lips were, I need to probably rebend them because it kept wanting the round on the right side, kept wanting to jump out, but sweet cold start. Probably send a few more rounds with these guys though. I just finished reloading, super tedious process, but got 6 more rounds and I got a steel target down there. So I'll try stretching these guns out. Here we are at 10 yards. Let's do this. Definitely shoots high. On to the next gun. maybe. Press check on these, is that a thing? Too easy, man. Of course, I gotta load that pistol up after I pick it back up, and we'll move back. Topped off again with 6 rounds, back here at the 25. I wasn't keeping track. Obviously, this thing's probably zeroed for 25. So, moving on to this one. Apparently that doesn't work any better. Not super impressed. Come on, I know there's more in there. Doesn't like that. Maybe left-handed like that? That way. So, Ivan, what are your thoughts on these? You know what? I like them. On the one hand, they're pretty iconic and they're pretty fun when they shoot. Definitely gonna put some more time in with them. Hopefully get some of the kinks worked out with this. Not sure what's going on with this one. I don't know what's going on with either of them, but gonna put in some more time with them and kind of see what happens. And on another level, they're historical. These were probably used in the commissions of crimes, like trying to score dime bags for free and stuff like that. So some historical value to these guns, but I will end up putting more time in with them and bring you full reviews eventually. One thing I will say, because some of you are probably like, I want to go buy some guns at a police auction. You might be able to, I'm not sure. The way this one worked is you had to have an FFL to basically get in the door, which I have an FFL. So I was able to do it. But pretty sweet. $10 pistol, even though it needed a $23 part. And yeah, this thing's super iconic. On it, I have the single point baseline sling by Lunar Concepts. Because of course you need a sling for this guy. But yeah, look forward to putting in time with them. And if you appreciate my content and want to support it, greatly appreciate it. Number of different ways to include over on Patreon. Really appreciate all your guys' support over there. And if you guys have questions for me, probably not going to be in the YouTube comments, but over on Patreon we have a Discord. More than happy to answer any questions I can over there. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time. Come on, man.